Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Chris Hickson again with another episode of Chixon's Garage. This time we're going to look at the second race of the Winter Series, and I have to say, uh, not an easy video to make for me. I had a really horrible weekend, a humbling experience, I guess you could say. That's what I would call it, at least. Um, Struggled this weekend on a lot of different fronts, and then just the hit way too many cones and just put myself out of being competitive. So um, yeah, it was definitely tough. This is going to be a tough video to make because it was just really disappointing. But I'm hoping that in breaking down what I did wrong, I'll be able to one get better, and two, like, other people can watch it and maybe they'll learn some lessons also if they decide to get into the sport, or just hope someone benefits so that they don't have to go through the pain that I did, because that was an ego check, and the drive back was very quiet. So yeah, I mean, I'll just cut to the chase. I got last place in this event, and um, almost wrecked the car. Well, I guess I did have an accident, but it wasn't like super serious. So you guys will see. Stick around. Like I said in the last video, give me a like, comment, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to try a couple of new things in this video. Hopefully you guys like the changes, and we'll just keep the ball rolling and keep doing these videos. And I've got a lot of other content ideas that I'm planning to do, so stick around and you'll see them, subscribe. But we'll jump right into the racing footage. Alrighty, so here we are on the track. We got lap one about to kick off. In the car, getting ready mentally. A little nervous as always. I usually get some nerves before the race, pre-race nerves. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So green flag, take off. Took it a little bit easy here, but you can see set up for this right turn, and a little slide could have been taken a lot better. This corner definitely could have been hit a lot better. Was not really getting a lot of speed through there, but immediately getting on the gas. And the first thing I noticed watching this back is on the first lap, it took me 3 or 4 corners until right there that I realized I need to start getting the weight transfer to swing the car around, because I was letting off the throttle way too early to get the car's momentum to transfer around and make the corners. So that was an immediate issue right off rip. And then coming through this section, just taking it a little slowly. We're staying in first gear for this lap, just feeling it out. This corner right here, super tight section, and I never really nailed it this whole weekend. So yeah, I just need to get a little bit better at the weight transfer. Those more open sections at the start, I felt a lot more confident about getting the car spinning around. So there's that. And then this corner here, that downshift was pretty sloppy. I wanted to stay out wide to try to cut in right here, and then set up for this section. That was my idea. Might not have been the fastest, I'm not really sure though. But come around that section pretty cleanly, I think, for the first lap. Get a little slideways right there. And then this section, you got to slow down a lot. That's why they have the double cone there. And as you can see, it gave me some issues. I was not really expecting it, because you're coming off really fast. And yeah, get into the bunker turns right here. Going pretty quick through these. I think I sniped that cone right there with the back tire. Almost got that one too, but it was right on the edge. And then this section right here is super tight to the finish. This is probably the hardest finish I've ever had to race through. But yeah, across the finish, come to a stop at the end. Lap 2, we're back in the car. I was pretty slow in the first one, so I wanted to push a lot harder on lap 2. So, psyching myself up again. We get the launch, a little more aggressive this time around. Trying to get the car sliding a lot more. You can see I'm really fighting it, which is funny. But again, I keep forgetting about the weight transfer. You got to stay on the throttle until you want to turn, and then you lift. So that was a struggle of mine. And you can see going wide, running wide. Back to my old ways, fighting the wheel. Got a little slippery there, and then cut this corner way too early. I was coming out really wide and not fast at all, because I was cutting it way too early, and could have slowed down maybe some more. But you can see I'm already coming through a little more aggressive here, a lot faster. I think I hit that cone, you can hear it. coming through, slipping and sliding. And here we are back into this section. A lot better on that turn, but then this one, not really so great. That was okay. This corner definitely not very good. See, almost came to a complete stop there, so that was a lot of time lost. Get up into second gear, coming through the section hot, slow down. I kept it in second here because that downshift on the last one was just horrible, but getting a little more slidey here. And I watched some other people hit this corner really hard, and I messed that one up. But we're back at it. Don't let that deter you. Keep it charging. This section was so fun, but again, getting a little slippery there. That one sneaks up on you. But yeah, see, I'm shaking my head. I was pissed. I thought I had lost a lot of time there. So I decided to just try to keep it clean through this area, and I think that honestly worked out very well for me. So coming through, charging through this area. Didn't hit that cone this time. That was impressive. And I think I had a lot better finish on this lap as well. But those are the first 2 laps down. One thing to think about is it's been raining. As you could hear the rain hitting my car literally in this video, and that's definitely affecting the track conditions. This is the first time I guess second time that I've been racing through the mud and the rain and stuff, but this time the course degraded very fast, a lot faster than I had expected. So the first lap I was slow just because I always come out slow for some reason. It's my biggest issue. The second lap I was a lot faster. I actually cut my time down by 2 seconds, and I hit 2 cones, so it did nothing essentially. I got the exact same time, basically almost 2 minutes flat, which was kind of crazy. I was actually a little bit slower because of the cone penalties, but in pace I was faster. So that being said, I decided I want to try to go faster, right? I need to go faster and faster. That's always what I'm thinking is the best solution. And as we'll see, I don't think that was the best idea because the track got a lot muddier. So lap 3, take off, setting up a little bit better on the weight transfer there. I think that was a pretty good turn. This one I went way too wide, right onto the mud. I'm oversteering yet again. It's one of my biggest issues. But this turn pretty solid. Setting up for this one. That was aggressive slide through there. And then this corner went too wide. Cut the corner too early, like I said. Took out that cone as well. Brought that one with me. Staying in first gear, just redlining that bad girl. Get a little drifty, and I hit that cone. So the course is a lot muddier here, but what do? I just say, when in doubt, flat out, and hit another cone. Why not? I've already hit like 3 or 4 of them. I think I'm talking to myself in this right now. I'm just pissed off. Horrible left right there. I've pretty much destroyed all confidence in this lap because of how horrible it's been. And then you can see right there, just almost come to a stop again. Trying to get some speed here. Get this turn. Not too bad. I was pretty chill about it. And then super slippery right here. Sliding a lot. Not a smooth turn at all. Lost some time there again. Just drifting that one. Just really wide, slow. Lost time there. Pick up the speed again, right? Oh wait, Chris, you forgot. This was the tightest corner coming out of that high speed section. So lost time again there. Just all in all, like, I'm seeing all these spots that I don't know what I was thinking at the time. But yeah, back in the bunker section. Horrible downshift. My driving is just sloppy. Keeping it up high in the revs though, which is always fun. Then slide there, save. Slowed down, scrubbed a lot of speed through that, and just over finished to then. Yeah, horrible lap. Slowest lap of the day for me, 2 minutes, and I hit 5 cones. That's 10 seconds in penalties. So 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm officially almost last place at this point. And thinking to myself, just I was doing way too much in that run for one. I thought that pushing harder would be better. So I guess I am proud of myself for that because it seems like in the last event I wasn't pushing hard enough. That was my biggest issue there, was just being slow and not being as aggressive as I probably should have been. So in this race, I decided to fix that by being too aggressive and paying the price of that. It was just, yeah, watching it back, it's hard to watch. I don't know what I was thinking at the time. So fourth lap, it's the last one of the day. I was like, I'm just gonna take it easy, just try to keep it clean, and hopefully that will improve my time. So yeah, we're lined up at the grid. Green flag. We take off. And immediately, that was a really good turn. I'm actually super impressed with myself on that one. Maybe a little slow right there, but pretty clean. I kept it out of the big mud. Setting up for this guy. I could have probably stayed on the gas a little bit later to get the weight transfer a little bit better, but nice coming out of that one. Again, losing a bunch of time here, and I love that cone. I had to bring it with me once more. But getting up to speed again, staying in first, just taking it easy. Coming around this corner. Maybe I should have been getting a little bit more speed on this section. Through the slalom, chicane, I guess. Yep, scrubbing, just way too much steering, just plowing through all the dirt, not keeping the momentum going. This section I struggled in again. But yeah, straight away, can't mess this one up too bad. It's fine. Probably slow, honestly. Probably should have went a little bit stronger and then braked a little bit harder there. Ran way too wide here. That was actually pretty good. That was not bad at all. That's probably the cleanest I hit that section. And stayed a little bit slower this one so I could actually make that turn, so that was surprising to see on the on the replay. But yeah, this section I was pretty good at this one, I think. There's a lot of tarmac and good traction here, so it's pretty fun, but get into this slick section, snipe that cone. I love that one. And just trying to come through to finish, and here we go. Yeah. It just says it itself. I'm gonna rewind this one. I'm gonna give us a slow-mo replay of what just happened here. So as you can see, I'm coming in pretty hot through the section. Hit that cone drifting, and right about here I start trying to slow down, and I just understeer. I can't turn, and I slide into the wall. I met my, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Like at the time it just seemed so right, but it looks like when I let off super early, uh I didn't capitalize on getting the weight loaded on the front to turn, and then when I tried to turn, there was no traction to do so because it's slick mud, and I just kept sliding into the side, and crashed into all the cones and even the finish sign. So stall the car, get it started again, back up. Super embarrassed. It's right at the finish, and then the worker's coming across. So I'm like, there's no sense in even trying anymore. Just crawl across the line, make it to the finish. Disappointment, and drive a shame after the finish line. So yeah, that was a tough one to watch. It's always tough to watch that, but a lot of lessons learned. It seems like I'm still struggling with the same things, so I need to get more seat time in, but sadly I can't. So I think I'm gonna have to start taking up some sim racing. I got Dirt Rally 2. Maybe I'll make some videos of that while I practice. Hopefully that works. I don't know. I don't know really what to do to get more seat time, but yeah, the biggest disappointment of this was that last lap was going to be my best one on paper. As soon as I crashed in the finish sign, I watched it back. It was a minute 55 seconds. So on pace, I mean, I don't know what the, minute 55 and some change. I don't know what the penalties would have been if I hadn't taken out all the cones at the end, but just on raw pace, that was my fastest lap. And keeping it clean, surprisingly, or I mean, I guess it shouldn't be surprising. It's the optimal way to race. So yeah, this one hurts. I got last place. Um, ego was crushed, crashed in front of the marshals at the end. At least I didn't red flag the event, but damn, that was horrible. I wonder if the guy behind me got a rerun because I know there's no way they fixed the cones in time. But yeah, anyways, that was my disappointing race weekend. Hopefully this is the last time I make a video like this. I'm hoping that the next time it'll be a lot more exciting and it's me doing good again. It feels like it's been a while since I was actually really good behind the wheel, and yeah, just trying to get better. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna post some more videos. I have a course walk that I did, so maybe I'll do a breakdown on how to course walk or something and what I looked at. I mean, I don't know if it's worth much considering the race weekend I had, but might be some good content for other people to enjoy. So, yep, hope you guys enjoyed it here and stay tuned for what comes down the line.